Ever pondered how an empire starting from a small Anatolian state went on to rule 3 continents for over 6 centuries? Welcome to the captivating tale of the Ottoman Empire. This tale unfurls the saga of an empire that sprouted from the seeds sown by Osman I in the 13th century. It grew to dominate Southeast Europe, West Asia, and North Africa, casting a colossal shadow over the world's history. The Ottoman Empire, also known as the Turkish Empire, was not just an empire. It was a force that changed the course of human history. Under the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent in the 16th century, the empire reached its zenith. Known for his military prowess, Suleiman not only expanded the empire's territories but also fostered a golden age of culture, arts, and architecture. His reign marked the pinnacle of the empire's power and influence, making it a formidable force to reckon with. However, the empire was more than just conquests and battles. It was a melting pot of cultures, a hub of knowledge, and a beacon of civilization. Its multicultural character, rich traditions, and advanced societal structures were as much a part of its legacy as its military victories. The empire's influence was so profound that it left indelible imprints on the regions it ruled. Today, the echoes of the Ottoman era can still be heard in the lands that were once under its sway, from the Balkans to the deserts of North Africa and the bustling cities of West Asia. So, how did this grand empire come into existence? Let's delve into the astonishing journey of the Ottomans. Our journey begins in the 13th century with a man named Osman I, the founder of the Ottoman Empire. He was not just a man, but a vision, a spark that would eventually light the way for an empire stretching across Southeast Europe, West Asia, and North Africa. Osman I was a leader of the Anatolian Turks, a group that would, under his guidance, morph into the formidable Ottoman Empire. His rule was not merely a reign, but a revolution that marked the rise of a new power on the world stage. The empire's first step towards expansion was a leap of faith, a daring conquest of the Balkans. The Balkans, situated in Southeast Europe, were a strategic location, a gateway to the European heartland. By capturing this region, the Ottoman Empire established a bridgehead into Europe, setting the stage for further expansion. But the conquest of the Balkans was not an easy task. It was a test of strength, a trial by fire. The empire faced resistance, but under the strategic leadership of Osman I, they overcame all obstacles and emerged victorious. This victory wasn't just a territorial gain, it was a symbol of the empire's might and determination. The conquest of the Balkans marked the beginning of the Ottoman Empire's expansion. From this foothold in Europe, they continued to grow, absorbing more territories and cultures into their realm. This expansion was not just physical, but also cultural and societal. The empire became a melting pot, a blend of different cultures, religions, and languages. With each victory, the empire grew stronger, its influence expanding across regions. The Ottoman Empire was not just a political entity, it was a force, a wave that swept across the continents, leaving its mark wherever it went. With the foundation firmly laid, the empire was set for a golden era under Suleiman the Magnificent. An era of prosperity, power, and prestige, an era that would engrave the name of the Ottoman Empire in the annals of history. Enter Suleiman the Magnificent, the man who took the Ottoman Empire to its peak in the 16th century. Known as the lawgiver or Kanuni in his own land, Suleiman held a reign that was marked by rapid expansion, cultural development, and military victories. His rule brought about a golden era, a period of unsurpassed power and prosperity that was truly deserving of its magnificent descriptor. Suleiman was not merely a conqueror. He was a visionary leader who left a lasting imprint on the empire's legal and educational systems. He was a patron of the arts and oversaw the golden age of Ottoman architecture, commissioning splendid edifices that still stand today as a testament to the empire's grandeur. Under his rule, the Ottoman Empire became a dominant naval force, controlling much of the Mediterranean Sea. This military prowess was not just for show. It ensured the empire's economic strength by securing key trade routes and resources. The empire's economy thrived, with Istanbul evolving into a bustling hub of commerce, culture, and intellectual pursuit. Society flourished under Suleiman's reign. The Sultanate became a haven for the arts and sciences, attracting scholars, artists, and thinkers from across the world. The empire was a melting pot of cultures and religions, and this diversity was reflected in its innovative and eclectic art, literature, and architecture. Suleiman himself was an accomplished poet and goldsmith, embodying the intellectual and artistic vibrancy of his era. The military was another pillar of the Ottoman Empire during the Golden Age. The Janissaries, an elite infantry unit, were the backbone of the Ottoman military. Their discipline, training, and innovative tactics were admired and feared across Europe. The empire's military might was a key factor in its ability to expand, dominate, and protect its vast territories. However, as with all great powers, the decline was inevitable. The late 18th and early 19th centuries marked the beginning of the end for the Ottoman Empire. This mighty empire, once the envy of the world, was now on the precipice of a steep decline. Its military, once an unstoppable force, suffered numerous defeats, leading to significant territorial losses. This was a stark contrast to the empire's previous centuries of expansion and dominance. The empire was not only losing ground on the battlefield, but it was also facing internal challenges. The once robust Ottoman economy was struggling, and societal tensions were on the rise. In an attempt to reverse this downward spiral, the empire embarked on a process of reform and modernization throughout the 19th century. Yet even with these efforts, the empire's decline seemed inevitable. With the dawn of the 20th century came further trials and tribulations. The empire, now a constitutional monarchy, fell under the control of a radicalized and nationalistic group. In a bid to regain their former glory, the Ottomans made the fateful decision to join World War I on the side of the Central Powers. This decision would have far-reaching and devastating consequences. During the war, the empire was not only battling external forces, but also dealing with internal dissent. Amidst the chaos, a horrific chapter in the empire's history was written. The genocide against Armenians, Assyrians, and Greeks was a dark period that further tarnished the empire's reputation. As the war ended, so too did the existence of the empire. Its southern territories were partitioned, and the empire was left a shadow of its former self. The Turkish War of Independence soon followed, leading to the emergence of the Republic of Turkey and the final abolition of the Ottoman monarchy. The once mighty empire was on its knees, and the world was about to witness a new chapter in the history of Turkey. The fall of the Ottoman Empire led to the birth of a new nation, the Republic of Turkey. This wasn't an immediate transition, but rather a struggle marked by the Turkish War of Independence, a war that was not just about territorial disputes, but also about the identity and future of a nation. In the wake of the Ottoman Empire's partitioning after World War I, the Turkish people found themselves under the control of various foreign powers. But they didn't remain passive. A nationalistic fervor took hold, led by a determined leader, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. He rallied the Turkish people against the occupying forces, leading to a series of military victories that culminated in the establishment of the Republic of Turkey in the year 1923. But the transformation didn't stop there. The Ottoman monarchy, a system that had ruled for over 6 centuries, was abolished. In its place, Ataturk instituted a series of sweeping reforms aimed at modernizing Turkey. He introduced a secular constitution, adopted the Latin alphabet, granted women the right to vote, and even encouraged Western-style clothing. These changes marked a clear break from the past. Yet the past was not entirely left behind. The architecture, the cuisine, the music, and the customs of the Ottoman Empire continued to influence Turkish culture. Istanbul, once the Ottoman capital, remains a vibrant city where the echoes of the Ottoman era can still be felt. The Ottoman Empire may have fallen, but its legacy lives on in the form of modern-day Turkey. The story of the Ottomans serves as a reminder of the power of transformation, the struggle for independence, and the enduring influence of history on the present. The echoes of the Ottoman Empire can still be heard today. Its former territories, spanning Southeast Europe, West Asia, and North Africa, are now home to modern nations like Turkey, Greece, and Egypt. The empire's influence has left indelible imprints, from architecture and cuisine to language and legal systems. Moreover, the complex legacy of the Ottomans shapes political and cultural dialogues within these regions even today. The influence of the Ottoman Empire continues to shape the world in ways we may not even realize.